Hey guys, how's it going? It is Zero One Blower LSX here, and today I'm bringing you guys a new game. It is called Pro Series Drag Racing, and it has been the most addicting drag racing game ever since. Well, I feel Racing Rivals has gone out. It's been like has the same effect on me, and I really enjoy the game, and I put a lot of time. And I didn't think, hey, maybe I should make a video on this before I actually got all these stinking cars. So it's a pretty crazy game, um, and I enjoy it. I'll teach you guys some stuff about it and race a couple times and probably lose, but it's all good. So news. I got some news for you guys. Um, there is a lot of there's a lot of new YouTubers out there that I've been looking at, and I'm actually gonna be splitting my YouTube channel into two parts. I'm gonna have a gaming part, and then I'm gonna have a vlogging part. And what a vlog is, it's basically something. You guys are gonna see my face, and you're gonna basically like learn about my whole life. I bought myself off-brand GoPro camera, which is really cool, and I'm gonna like be showing you guys cool car videos of me working on cars, on real cars like my car, the Camaro, which looks just like this but red and much more trashy. Probably going in drives in the Nova, my other Camaro, the 2010, the fifth generation Camaro. Cool cars like that. Probably work on some cars and just daily life. I mow lawns in the summer and shovel driveways in the winter to keep things going and keep me having some good money so I can buy the things that I want. And hopefully, and I know this is a long shot, but I'm hoping that by the end of 2017, which is actually New Year's coming up, but by the end of 2017, I will have at least 15,000 subscribers. I know that's a lot because I only have 800 right now, and don't get me wrong, guys. I love the 800, and I would have never guessed that me thinking that I'm a boring person, actually have 800 subscribers. That's one of the more high up channels for Racing Rivals on YouTube, and now I'm hoping to expand my YouTube channel to vlogs and more video games and cool things just with my daily life. Hopefully I'll get YouTube to like me, and I heard that they even pay some good money, so hopefully I can get up there. So anyways, we'll talk more about that later in this video, but for right now, let's just talk about Pro Series. So Pro Series is, oh, I got a friend online, and that's funny. That kid right there, Decker, that is Big Buck 803 from Racing Rivals, so you guys know him. Um, Really quickly, this game is much more harder. Wow, that made no sense. Much more hard than Racing Rivals when it comes to making your car as fast as it can possibly be. This was. He sent me a message. Hold on, guys. Oh, I won't. Can you only run 6.3s on that tune? Oh, I gave him a tune on my. I texted him. Let me respond to him real quickly. I'm making a YouTube vid right now. So anyway, this was my first car in the game. I gave you $20,000 in cash, and I bought, of course, a third generation Camaro because, well, that's the car I own in real life, and I love this car really, really a lot. And I kind of made it look like, I feel like it kind of looks like Kai Kelly's. I mean, it doesn't look exactly like Kai Kelly's. The wheels are much different. It doesn't have the big wing in the back how he does. I like this car a lot. It's fast. It runs 6.2s. Now, this car is a Pro Mod, and all you race car people who actually look at race cars, this is almost the exact car as Jeff Lutz's Pro Mod 69 Camaro, except it has a hideaway headlight, which looks a little bit more different. But I disguised this car. I put the matte black and made it run 5.7s in the quarter mile with a twin turbo big block, so that thing's really cool. This car, I mean, I just love Nova, so I just put a cool supercharger on this Nova, and I feel like it looks cool. This is my funny car. I just put a wrap on it, like American Pride. Runs close to 3.7s in the 1,000 feet. This car, since I live in Chicago, I disguised it to look like Tough Enough's Nova with the blown big block and all that. I know that a bunch of you guys are going to be like, oh, I hate Tough Enough because he lied and all that. But I don't know, I like his car a lot. It's a super duper cool car. This, of course, is my ginormous, like, flippin' long dragster. I love this thing a lot. It runs 3.5s, 3.6s in the 1,000 feet. And in my other garage, I have this cool looking gold 1970 Chevelle. I got this orange looking nitrous. Oh, that was a turbo, by the way, in the Chevelle. I got this nitrous 69 Camaro, and I bought myself a blown Pro Mod 67 Corvette, I believe this is. Because today I saw on 1320 video a cool Corvette that looked just like this, but with a much bigger blower. So I'll probably just base this video on my favorite car, which is, of course, the Kai Kelly looking Camaro. And I'm just going to do some tests and tunes because basically the people that I'm racing are so fast. They run 5.8s in the quarter mile, and I can't get this car down to 6.2. I even paid money for it to get tuned. I cannot get it down. So I'm just going to do some cool tests and tunes just to show you guys how the game works. Once it loads, okay, so first off, you need to get your burnout going. You gotta just basically tap the gas and just hold the gas until the tire temp is in the green. It will do its own thing, and it will line you up by itself. It'll slow down, and once the pre-stage lights go on, you have to tap the gas one more time to get it lined up. Then you hold your launch button, and you wait until the green light comes up. Hold, shift, 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 shift. It's a 6-speed, and it goes, I think, 216 miles an hour. Oh, and the game. Oh, and I blew up my engine because the game froze. That kind of sucks. But yeah, that's basically how the game works. Holy cow! I've never. What in the world? I didn't even know the game can do that. It like completely just glitched. That's so weird. Hopefully, yeah, this is really weird. I think I can get out. Yeah, I can get out. But you guys are the first, and I'm the first to ever see that in the game. Hopefully the whatchamacallits, the makers of the game can do that. That was the freakiest thing in the world. Let's try one more test. One thing about the car is that if it blows up in test and tune, it really doesn't matter. If it blows up during an actual race, then it'll really suck because you have to pay a bunch of money for it to get fixed. Alright, let's try and do this again. Let's hope that doesn't happen. That was the weirdest thing in the world. This video is probably going to be a little bit short. I probably got like 10 minutes more because it's late at night and I want to go to bed. But I figured you guys would enjoy this. Get your launch going. And here comes the lights. Launch. Try to keep your gears or your RPM in the green zone when you shift. When you, it doesn't matter at your last gear. That's how it should be. It doesn't matter if your last gear goes in the red because basically, the higher RPMs, the more power you're going to be putting down. That's not necessarily true. I know that all you guys who know cars, that's not necessarily true. That there's a peak RPM for its peak horsepower and peak torque. So I ran a good 6.294 in the quarter mile and eighth mile 4.0. I've ran this car 3.996 before. And that was me like full on trying to race. We can do that one more time and we can see if we can get into the 3s. I gotta make sure on my tune. That tune stuff is so crazy. And this is where I paid money. The crew chief is managing. I had to pay a bunch of money for that, like $4, $4 real dollars. So let's do this again, and let's line her up. I wish that you guys. I still haven't figured out the audio thing after about a whole year of me having this YouTube account. So, I'm sorry. Don't worry. When I get my GoPro going, once I get here, hopefully Monday, I will, you will definitely have more sounds. Maybe I can show you a lot more stuff. So, there we go. That was a much better pass. Oh, wait. No, it was not. Never mind. That was a really bad pass. Okay. So, we got to get out of here. And that's basically the Camaro for... that was basically the Camaro. I'm sorry, guys, I stutter a bunch. What in the world? I can't even speak. Let's go into Jeff Lutz's Pro Mod. Once again, I'm gonna do test tune. I can beat these people, but it goes much faster when you are actually just testing tuning, in my opinion. So this car, when you do your burnout, your car actually kind of goes forward, just like a Pro Mod in real life does. It doesn't just do a giant burnout. So it backs up, and then you gotta line up. And to line up this car, you do not just tap this like that. you actually have to hold it. So it lines the pre-stage. You actually have to hold it so your car goes. See how it stops when I go, when I let go, and when I push it, it goes. All right. So you get your launch, and this is a turbo car too. I launch at 23 pounds of boost, and then ooh, that was a weird shift. Keeping it, and then watch my mile per hour. I hit 240 and I ran a 5.79, so it wasn't a great pass, but I'll take it. I love that car a lot. Now my next car is the Nova, the blown Nova. This car, it runs similar to what the third gen runs. I think it's a little bit slower. I think that's the turbo cars are the fastest in the game, unless you're running a top fuel car, which is a funny car or a dragster. So once again, since it's a street car, you just line it up, press the button, hold the launch, and since it's the blown car, you will get more boost, which I don't understand that. But I guess that blowers just make more boost. But there is a power loss since it is belt driven. So it hit 212 mile an hour and went a 6.38. Very good, very good. So let's try the funny car. This is gonna be much more. Ooh, I just hit a quarter mile. In real here, well, we're all doing quarter miles. In real, in the game, you usually run 1,000 feet, and in real NHRA standards, they do run 1,000 feet because basically, when funny cars or dragsters would run the quarter mile, they were going so like fast that there's a lot more accidents than when they shorten it up to 1,000 feet. All right, so to do the burnout, do you see that there is no gauge or anything? I usually put my tire temp to 240, 250 mile an hour because it cools down. So do your burnout. It's climbing, 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 and then around 250, well, I did 260. I let go. And I back up and see how it's going down. You want to aim your number to be 149 to 152 when you launch. So same thing here when you line it up, except you're going to click the stage button instead of the gas button. You really don't want to click that. So I'm going to line it up, and then you don't click anything until the lights go on. There's no raising your RPMs to launch. You just wait until the green is, and then click the gas and go. And that green light on top means that you have traction. And then, of course, click your airbags. Very good game. I went a 4.5 in the quarter mile. This car, I think I just built it for the quarter mile. It used to be an eighth mile car, and it ran like 4.05. So it's pretty good. This car, I'm pretty sure runs. I think it runs 6 point high fours. So it's pretty up there. It's not a bad car. I kind of customized it to not be so fast. I think I took too much time just trying to find the paint color of Tough Enough's car. So it's a cool car. I enjoy it. Launches and those RPMs just want to stay up there. And then you shift again, and oop, engine blew. It's not really a giant big deal, but for some reason this engine just isn't like revving. I don't know why. See, it had a really good eighth mile because my eighth mile tuning is still kind of in there, so it's got a good eighth mile. Now here comes the dragster. Now this car is ridiculous, man. It's just like the funny car, and I haven't even beat the game yet with the dragster, but it's ridiculous when it comes to it. So you do your burnout, same thing like the funny car. Try to get up to 240, 250, whatever. And oh, the game's kind of glitching. I don't know why it does that. Usually you should see the whole wing and everything, but instead it's just showing the engine. I don't know why. It's not a big deal. I like seeing the engine. You stage your car the same way you do with your funny car. So get her up there, and then it usually is a pro tree, but this isn't a big deal if it's a full tree. And just go. It just launches. It goes so fast. And then, hit your 4.3. I wonder if that was the same time. So it has a better 60 foot. It's a cool car. So anyway, let's go into this garage right here. Let's try out the Chevelle. These cars, these two, the Chevelle and the Camaro, they run basically the same thing. But my third gen Camaro should be the fastest because I spent the most time on it and the most money. But this car's not bad. It's pretty fast. Alright, so we already went over how to stage this puppy. And let's raise our RPMs. Wait for the lights to come on. Keep it in the green. And there you go. I hit 214, it looked like. Oh, that actually ran really good. So that was a good time right there. This is the nitrous. So I'm gonna have to teach you a lot. I'm not a big fan when it comes to nitrous because it just explodes your engines like no matter what. So do your burnout. I like Pro Charger, Turbo, Screw Blower, Roots Blower, all that good stuff. And you gotta purge. And you guys know what purging is, just clearing out your lines. But in the game, they do it, like, I guess, so you get the maximum horsepower. I mean, nitrous going in the air engine. And you just, get it to the green. And you get your car going. Raise your RPMs. And this car does a pretty big wheelie, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Oh, and I blew up my engine because I was looking at the wheel and stuff, shifting. But you guys get the point. I'm pretty sure this car runs around a 6.4. Now this car I recently just tuned, so it should be running 5.7s and close to 5.6s, and it's gonna have a lot more boost because it is a screw blower, very, very American screw blower, and it is really cool. I mean, imagine if I were to have these cars in real life, I'd probably be like the luckiest guy alive. Just saying. All right, here we go. 55 pounds of boost, just revving it, and then just go. Hold on, go. It doesn't get as much mile per hour as the turbo, but 5.8 because my engine blew. Yeah, my engines keep on blowing because I have a high rev limiter on there, but when it comes to actually racing, I can tune it up and I can get them pretty good. So let's go over the tune. Usually, for your Pro Mods and Street Cars, you can actually hit a dyno, and it kind of sucks because they only give you one dyno run a day. Oh geez, I forgot what time it is. But anyway, you can tune your engine, all this good stuff, and yeah, it's not a big deal. I'll go over that in a different video, but I gotta go, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe, like the video, and I hope to make more vlogs soon. I will be getting my GoPro hopefully this Monday or this Saturday. But yeah, thanks guys. Have a good day.